Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for today. We're going to see what's going on with you right now, what you need to know. It could be past, present, or future. You could be a cross watcher. Okay, so just take it how it resonates for you. Let's see what's going on with Cancer today. What is the message for Cancer right now? All right, the Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man at the bottom. So we have an Emperor here. This could have to do with someone's health, all right? Bad health or poor finances. Somebody could be in debt. Somebody could be trying to figure out some sort of a strategy here moving forward because of financial hardship, okay? Tell me about this Emperor. Who's this? Ten of Wands. Somebody carrying a heavy, heavy burden. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Pentacles again. Okay, this has to do with an Emperor here who's about to turn the Wheel of Fortune, but something about this is very hard, or they're using their last bit of strength here. They're giving everything. This is extremely hard, strenuous work. Okay, the strategy, somebody's strategizing something or doing something long-term in phases maybe. No, this looks like the next phase. Okay, so the wheel turned, something shifted in the energy, and now it's the next plan, it's the next phase of something. What's the Five of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Fool that flipped over here. What is this? The Two of Cups and the Fool, okay. And the Emperor, again. Okay, so there's an Emperor here that's coming through. This has to do with freedom, a new beginning in a relationship. The Two of Cups. All right, what's this Knight of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands, something is moving quickly. The Seven of Swords. The Six of Swords. 876, something is going backwards. Huh, something is going backwards, okay. Or it's reversing. Or the strategy is in reverse. Or something just flipped around. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Something could have just flipped around or reversed. Or something is going backwards. I don't know. Whatever that means. Tell me more about this Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This has to do with somebody being left out in the cold, or some sort of debt, financial hardship. The Four of Wands, a property, a house. Somebody could be in a lot of debt because of a house. Or this is like a home, a property that's not being kept up, like it's falling apart, it's running out of money in some sort of way. There's some sort of lack here, or poverty, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth, inheritance, money. Why is that here for Cancer? Because of a relationship. A relationship, okay. Or a partnership of some sorts. Someone here could be facing imprisonment over some sort of money here, or they've trapped themselves. They've stuck themselves in something because they were supposed to give something, hand something over. But they're trapped now with the money, okay? So this could be about how someone was supposed to give you something. They never gave it to you. And this is their imprisonment. This will be their trap, okay? Yeah, something about the authorities, maybe high honor. Okay. Tell me more about that. Temperance. Whatever it is, you're protected from this. The truth. Okay, this is divine truth. This is the truth. From Spirit. From God. About what? The Two of Wands. That something was a choice, or somebody had a choice to make. The Magician, the Nine of Wands. Defending someone, protecting someone, defending yourself, standing up for yourself, manifesting. This is the truth about the choice. This is the truth about someone's choice to defend themselves and protect themselves. What does that mean? Somebody's trying to cut something away, cleanse something away, purify something. Something needs to be cut and cleansed. And it's giving me the dead leg again. I don't know why, okay? Something needs to be cut and cleansed away. All right then. What is that? Talking. Something about someone's words. What you're saying or what somebody said, their words. Talking about cleaning something. The truth is in the words of what somebody said, trying to clean something away, trying to cleanse something away. Okay, so somebody could be around you. They could be talking about how they want to clean something out. They want to clean the house. For some reason, it's important that this person said these words, okay? Because of the time, because they thought they had time to cleanse something away. They thought that they would be having time. This is kind of like somebody thinking that they have like a couple days off, okay, to clean, and then they get called into work last minute, and then they have to end up going to work even though they didn't want to go to work. Okay. All right, so why is that important that someone here said something to you about wanting to clean something, cleanse something here? This has to do with this with a Queen of Pentacles, okay? And somebody giving something to someone. Something being given to someone, or something being given to a Queen of Pentacles. So somebody claimed that they gave something to, but they didn't. They actually gave it to a Queen of Pentacles, or they're definitely lying about what they gave to you, allegedly. Okay, so they're saying that you received something when you didn't, or that they gave you some sort of an inheritance maybe when they didn't. Who knows what this is? This could be one reason why they're trying to get rid of you, or get something, take care of something, get rid of something here. Clean something out of the house. They want to clean, they want to cleanse something, okay? That's why they could have said that. All right. It's about something that they said to you. Yeah, this has to do with a King of Cups, a message, something that a King of Cups, communication with a King of Cups, okay? The World and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, something about something being given to someone. Trying to give something to someone. Okay, what is that again? Or they know that when the cycle ends, they would have to give something to you and they don't want to. They could be trying to stop this from happening. Yeah, whoever this person is that's not dealing, they don't want to deal with you. They're hurt. They're angry about having to do something together. Happiness, expansion, joy, paradise. Somebody is angry. They don't want to talk, or they're trying to avoid you. Something about plants outside. Okay, paradise. Something about being outside, plants, an island, trees. The energy, yeah. The energy from the cards. I don't know why I'm getting it like this way. Okay, energy from the cards. Reading the energy of the cards. Of someone playing a game, okay, or the energy of someone playing a game or trying to be strategic. The energy of somebody acting strange, okay. This could even be somebody like saying weird things or acting strange all of a sudden, or like, oh, I just remembered I have to go to work tomorrow and I had no idea that I have to go to work. Okay, it's giving me something like that. Weird energy. Somebody could be giving off weird energy right now. Heartbroken. This person is heartbroken, deeply hurt. Okay, or could be about how they try to break your heart. Yeah. Like literally. I mean, literally. Why is the Emperor here with freedom in this relationship? The Three of Wands, because of the future. The Page of Cups. Good news, the truth. Okay, so in the future, there's going to be good news and truth because of an Emperor who you have a relationship with, or there's a Two of Cups relationship here, and freedom. The truth, okay, in the future, that's going to come out. There's going to be good news. Something about this Queen of Pentacles. They keep popping up at the bottom. Why does the Queen of Pentacles keep showing up? The Hanged Man. You're going to have a moment of enlightenment about something here, or an epiphany. The Five of Cups, about somebody's sadness, grief. Sadness and grief, depression. The World again. Ten of Cups. This could be a family member that is trying to deny that they still have something in their possession. Right. That's what something is about here. Okay, so at the core of it all, why this person's acting this way, why they're acting all strange, is because apparently they claimed that they gave something to you, or that you received something from them, or they claimed that they were gonna give something to you. I don't know what it is, okay? But they're lying. They're denying this. They're pretending that they gave it to you when they didn't. They're actually still holding on to something here. Or they actually gave something to a Queen of Pentacles and not to you, and they're trying to cover this up, right? So they don't want you to find out about this. So it's almost like something was meant to go to you and then they gave it to someone else, and now they're trying to cover up the fact that it never reached you, ever. Whatever it is, okay? So they're trying to get away with something here. Seven of Swords. The Star in reverse. This has to do with somebody giving up hope, losing hope, a feeling of hopelessness. The Death and Judgment in reverse. Who's this for, though? This has something to do with you being protected, keeping to yourself, being alone, being the hermit, or listening to Spirit's wisdom here when it comes to protecting yourself. Yeah, you could have to protect yourself from this person because their judgment is not right. There's something here about their judgment. It's not right. Okay, the judgment calls that they're making. This is someone that feels like the only way out of what they did is your death. The only way to cover up that they never gave something to you is your death, or the fact that they kept you out of something, this money or whatever it is, okay? They've lost hope, okay? Yeah, something about giving and receiving. They've lost hope that this can resolve on its own, and they feel like death is the only way out, your death, or a permanent ending, okay? Because they lack Judgment. They're not thinking straight. This has to do with a King of Wands in reverse and an Ace of Cups. Love and a King of Wands reverse. The Two of Pentacles. They're trying to switch something around, switch it out, put it on a King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, this person is like notorious, I want to say, for just blaming it on someone else. Like, I feel like this person will have no issue with committing a crime outright in broad daylight as long as they have someone to blame. Okay? They're trying to blame it now on a King of Wands reverse. What happened here? Four of Cups. Yeah, because they didn't want to give you this item, or they didn't want to give you this thing. They feel like you don't deserve it. You're undeserving of something, okay? Whatever this gift is. Or we have two people here that conspired something together, and now one person is trying to blame the other person, all right? The Moon. Yeah, to keep something hidden. Why? Because they lied about giving something to you. Or they lied about money or something of value that you were supposed to receive. They never gave it to you, whatever that is, okay? Strength and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, they're still trying to take action, trying to overcome something, trying to get the upper hand, trying to keep something in their control. All right, so what's the closing words then for today for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know about this? The Ten of Cups, yeah, family situation. This could have to do with your family, okay? And something illegal that someone did here in the past. Okay, they're running away from this, some sort of corruption, something illegal. That's why they're doing something quickly. This person could be trying to move very quickly with something, because they did something illegal in the past that they're trying to cover up. Okay, yeah, moment of enlightenment here, or seeing something from a different perspective about someone's sadness or depression, or this is what they did in the past with when it comes to sadness and depression. So maybe that was their excuse, right? So maybe in the past, this person was supposed to give you something and they never did, and they blamed it on like depression or mental illness, because that came out in my crime hour, right? And ever since this day, them lying about your mental health or lying about your health in general, so that they could steal something, because that's actually what happened here. It was theft, okay? They stole something and lied about your mental health. To this day, they're trying to cover this up because what they did was illegal. Okay? Could be a family member. And now they feel like the only way to cover up the fact that they're a thief and a criminal, and they lied all these years about you and your health, the only way out is to get rid of you. That's what they feel. King of Wands, okay? Strength and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this person feels like, wait, it could be a Leo. I don't know. King of Wands, Leo. Or this person feels like they have the upper hand. Or no, they want control over this. It's about control. What's it about? Control, okay? So it's kind of like this person could just give this thing to you, right? Whatever they were supposed to give to you that they never gave to you, they could have just given it to you and been over with it, right? They could have just done the right thing. But instead, they said, no, I want to control this because I'm possessive. That's why. I want this. I don't want to have to give it to collective. I want to keep it and hold on to it. It's mine. I want to have it under my control. All right. So then instead of just handing it over, I guess they committed more crimes to cover it up, right? And that's what they're trying to deny now to this day, okay? The message about this person's denial, They're going to be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. Confused. I don't know. Never heard of it before in my whole life. Yeah, this is deniability, okay? The Ten of Swords. They're going to try and deny that they wanted to get rid of you over this, that they stabbed you in the back, tried to unalive you for this, okay? The Five of Pentacles with bad health. With bad health. This person has been trying to get rid of someone with bad health for God knows how many years. Years. It's given me years. All right. All because they just refuse to let it go. Eight of Cups reverse. Yeah, because this devil, this demonic person in your life, okay, they're evil. And all they want is control and possession. That's all they care about. They're greedy. They refuse to let something go. They're never going to let it go. They don't want to part with it. Whatever it is, they don't want to part with it. They feel like it's theirs. They feel like you don't deserve it. They just don't want to give it to you. That's what it is, okay? They just don't want to. They're evil. Like, it's probably not even that big of a fucking deal. Tower. Why is that shocking? No idea, okay? That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, because it feels like it shouldn't even be that big of a deal, all right? It's like, this is like the energy of, okay, let's say someone passed away and they left you a silver bracelet. It's really not that big of a deal, right? It's not that big of a thing. This is like your family member saying, I'm not going to give it to you because honestly, frankly, I just feel like you don't deserve it. I just don't want to give it to you. I just don't feel like you should have it. And and then when it all comes out here, okay, that they've been lying and keeping this from you for all these years, instead of just handing over the fucking bracelet, they're going to try and get rid of you instead, because that is the level of, I don't want you to have something that this person is on. I just don't want you to have it. I'd rather give it to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like Queen of Pentacles deserves it more than you. This thing could be worth 20 bucks. They don't care. They just don't want you to have it. They feel like you don't deserve it. They would rather kill you than give it to you. That's what I mean. They're fucked up beyond repair. Okay, it's like something doesn't even feel like the scale here is extremely imbalanced. All right. The Page of Coins. Yeah, it's like a Page of Coins. Yeah, that's what it could be. It's like a silver bracelet worth 20 bucks. Like, people could be looking at this going like, what's the problem? Like, why don't you just hand it over? Because it's not about the value of it. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's not about the value of it at this point. It's about the fact that they just don't want you to have it. They just feel like you don't deserve it. They just feel like you don't deserve anything in life, especially from them. Okay? And it's not even theirs. It's not even theirs, I feel, but they don't want you to have it. You don't deserve it. Okay? Whatever that is. Page of Swords and the Hierophant. Yeah, this could have to do with someone being a doctor or a psychologist or, I don't know, something legal going on. Okay? With this King of Swords, whoever that is. Okay, or this could be taxes, right? Tax office. Okay, what about it? Seven of Cups. They're trying to, so that's why they went to King of Swords, someone who might work for the bank, or they do something with money, okay? Or they work somewhere with taxes maybe. And they use this person, work together with them to confuse people, okay? The King of Pentacles. That's what they did in the past, all right? That's what they did in the past. So basically, this looks like a financial crime where they tried to make whatever this is disappear, or they tried to make it look like you received it when you didn't, or they tried to make it look like, I don't know what they did, okay? It just disappeared, or it just went here, there, somewhere. It didn't ever get to you. That's the point, okay? I don't know what it is, but it never reached you. Yeah, that's the truth here. Okay, Moon in reverse, no more illusions here. That's the truth. Yeah, and again, I feel like the truth in this situation has less to do with what they did, and it's more about why they did it. And it's just that someone just doesn't fucking like you, all right? They just don't want you to have it. It's a personal thing. It has nothing to do with the value of it. It's a personal issue, okay? This person is like the kind of person they would rather see you in the dirt, poor, starving. Okay, and if they had water on them, they would say, you know what, I'll give it to someone else, but not you. I feel like you don't deserve it. That's just this person. Okay. So what's the end of this? I mean, okay, so what happens now here for Cancer? 9 of Wands. Yeah, you need to protect yourself from this person. Yeah, this could have to do with a home, a property, generational wealth, okay? This could be a family member. So it's like, you know, just as an example, it's like something about a house, okay? So every family member gets, so they get, let's say 50,000, they get 50,000, and you're supposed to get 5,000. And this is the kind of petty bitch that really sits there and goes, no, they get nothing. I'm going to make it disappear. I'm going to make it look like it went here, there, and there. I'd rather give it to this family member and that, even though it's not even theirs to dictate. You get what I mean? It's not even theirs to dictate that, but they did because of the control. Or they just decided straight up, you know what? No, I don't want them to receive something. I'm going to hold on to it for them because I'd rather have it for myself. It's control. I'm going to keep it. I want all of it to myself. I'm never going to hand it over because they don't deserve it. I want it, even though it's theirs. That's this. Okay? Yeah, that's the fucking truth, man. That is the truth. That's the truth. Why did they leave you out with nothing? Because they feel like you don't fucking deserve it. Like, they want to see you like this. They want to see you with nothing. This is the kind of person, if you tell them good news, like your life is going well, they'll be surprised. Because they're actually waiting for news to hear that you have nothing and you're poor. Okay? This is somebody, they want to see you on the floor like this. They do. And best believe, if they are in charge of anything with money around you, they will make sure you receive nothing. Okay? This is like black sheep of the family. This is like someone has 3 children and they make sure that 2 children are set up really well and the 1 child gets left with nothing. That's this. Why? Because it's a personal problem, because this person just hates you. Like, there's no other reason about it, okay? They just want control. They want control over everything. King of Cups. The King of Swords. Okay, I don't know what it has to do with these two, but all right. King of Swords, King of Cups. The 8 of Swords. Going to prison. Trying to imprison someone. Acting like they have no freaking idea. Somebody's going to act like they have no idea about something, like none whatsoever, even though it's been going on for years. 7 of Pentacles. This could be going on for 20 years. They're going to sit there and act like they have no fucking idea. I have no idea. None whatsoever. Never heard it, never seen it, no idea, not in my whole life. It's been going on for years, okay? The 5 of Pentacles, how this person kept you out with nothing. How they left you with nothing. I don't know what the question is here. Really, I don't know what the question is. Is it like, did you know about this? Obviously not, okay? It's been going for years that you are left with nothing. Okay, this is even like, you know, the kind of a family member that they'll help they'll help this one, but when it comes to you, sorry, I have no money. I can't help you. It's about the fact that they don't want to help you. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not seeing much here about, you know, what's coming up in the future or if this person's going to get karma or whatever. But I feel like I just had to clarify here that, no, this is a personal problem. All right, this doesn't have anything to do with the value of something, or I don't know what it is. It's just about, no, I don't want you to have it. Okay, this is somebody, your siblings, if you have siblings, they'll give your siblings things. They'll give your siblings a nice life. They definitely will. They will. But you? Not you. You're the black sheep. That's what this is, okay? Yeah, can't fix it, can't change it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hope this helps, guys. All right, until next time, bye.